Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the Thin Crust Flopcast, the first one of the year! Woo! We're still going and we're still doing this shit. Did have a couple of people ask me if we still were. It's like, yeah, no, that ain't fucking changed. I don't think you're sick of it yet. Are you, Damo?
No.
I know I'm not sick of it. But yes, welcome everyone to episode 47. Fucking hell, we're almost halfway to 100, Damo.
Oh my.
Both YouTube and Twitch have allowed nearly 50 episodes of this shit.
Fuck yeah, no.
Someone clearly ain't paying attention. Oh god. But yeah, apologies, ladies and gentlemen, to not actually, well, to it basically being 4 weeks since our last one. But, as stated before, we were not going to do one on New Year's. That's one thing I made very clear. So we could actually take and have ourselves a break. Hey Az, hey John, hey Smurf, hello everyone in the chat.
Hey, Zero.
Zero
the hero. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Why does that sound like some sort of Saturday morning cartoon?
Fuck knows, man. Fuck knows.
But yeah, we have a few things to talk about. Some funny, some serious, and some just outright stupid. I think that's kind of a summary about our collection. Because despite
pretty much.
Because despite it being 4 weeks, there's not actually been as much news, has there?
Not really, no. I've only got 2.
Which, not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of glad of, because it's like people actually fucking took some time off. People actually took some time to chill the fuck out. Which, I'm pretty sure us here at the Flopcast and everywhere else around the world can appreciate that. Oh, God. Although we did have one incident where a woman was accusing the director of Tekken being racist.
Oh my god, yeah.
To which she gets absolutely annihilated. And to the point that Twitter then because you know people can now put like editor's notes on threads.
Yeah.
It was basically then a thread got put, there is actually more than just 2 black characters in Tekken. It's like, yeah, do a bit of research.
Hey, Ivy.
Ivy! So, yes, as always, ladies and gentlemen, joining me is my lovely and somewhat evil co-host. We have Damo!
Sup?
There's a reason why I say evil, and it may result, and probably find out in the next few days on how evil. And god damn it, Inventor.
Actually, to be fair, I know for a fact your mum's gonna laugh at yours, but you're both gonna laugh at hers.
My statement still stands. I think I'm gonna worry. I like that. Oh, your mum's gonna laugh at yours, but you're both gonna laugh at hers. That worries me. But yeah, Damo, what the fuck you been playing over the past 4 weeks?
Over the past motherfucking hell.
Yeah, I know.
I started playing the front last night that my friend Kane graciously gifted me, just so I could play with him.
The front? What is that?
It's a game on the PC. Think, you know when I streamed No One Survived?
Yeah.
Think that, but a little bit more simpler, like, and
Oh, so
graphically and less glitchy.
Oh, so does it mean that you're not dying every 5 minutes?
Basically, and I've already built a house.
Le gasp.
Yeah. Which Kane helped me with. So yeah, I've got that going for me at the minute. I've also been playing another game, which is called God of Weapons. Recently,
God of Weapons.
yeah, it's. I wouldn't really necessarily call it a full-on D&D game. It's really not, but it's like really cool. Like you have to like do a certain amount of like levels and stuff, and it's just pretty awesome. I am butchering it so badly, and I am not going to apologize for that.
Ask Demo for a TLDR and you'll get that.
Yeah, basically. I've been playing Sims 2 a lot.
Yep.
Honestly, like a lot. Obviously Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah, you were streaming
saw that
Sims
thing.
2 the other day, weren't you?
Yeah, 8.5 hours, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Till I start a stream. Like, I'm just gonna hold on till Chaos, and then alright, Chaos is going. Alright, off we go.
They were finding all the new games. Well, yeah, in a way. Oh, I've also been playing Warhammer Dark Tide with Inventor.
Yeah, they've been playing a game that I came from. Hi everyone, my name's Kront.
Go away, Kron. Anyway,
No,
it's okay. I'll give you some food later.
better not be chocolate. Last one I had tastes like shit.
That's because you took out your own ass.
I took it from the bag that looked like buttons.
You dumb.
I think it was called Galaxy Minstrels. Not sponsored.
Yeah, that's chocolate.
Hashtag not
Obviously some Lethal Company, Left 4 Dead 2 with you and Inventor. Baldur's Gate 3 naturally.
We do need to get back on Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, Lies of P as well.
Oh god, that fucking Dark Souls like game.
Yeah.
So how long was it? How long was it before you quit it?
I'm struggling. I'm not quitting it, but I've been struggling. I'm trying to figure out everything else I've played. My bad. Oh, I played
Mario.
a bit of Unpacking as well. Actually.
You did.
Oh yeah, Mario.
You did Super Mario. You did Mario Party Superstars with myself and Ivy.
With you, Ivy, and Kiwi.
Yeah. Expect maybe to stream of that one at some point.
Oh fuck yeah. I think that's about it, really.
So you've done a fair bit.
Yeah. I've done a fair bit, yeah. But yeah, what about you, Chaos? What have you been up to?
Well, I've actually been playing quite a few games. Obviously, some of you that I've seen, I've been playing the new Armored Core, and actually doing not too bad on it. Fuck you, haters. And to those across the internet that actually hate the game for it being a Souls-like game because well, we can't handle that. Grow a pair, you bitch. I've also been playing Dokapon Kingdom Connect. Got to actually play that with my girlfriend yesterday. Whoop whoop.
Nice one.
I've been playing Dragon Quest Monsters as well. Been having fun with that.
Very nice.
Obviously been tackling the usual Genshin, Star Rail, Bleach Brave Souls. It's made by Souls. What did you expect? Actually, Souls is made by Armored Core, so maybe they just need to get good. Have been doing some off-stream Mario Party Superstars. So, yay! But yeah, I've kind of mainly been tackling those games a lot the past month because fuck it. Yes, I know, practicing mini games. are you gonna mean button mashing to the point where you actually try and beat a couple of my records, Ivy? She gonna fucking bite me. She gonna go grrr. There we go. Oh yeah, the father also stole a shiny while in Az's world in Scarlet when we were legendary hunting. Get fucked. I haven't evolved. I haven't evolved it yet, Az either. Le woof. In fact, it's still sending me fucking memes. God damn it. But yeah, that's kind of. I know it's a bit brief on that one, but there's not really much to actually talk about. I'm just surprised. I'll reiterate this. I'm as surprised as I think quite a few other people how well I've adapted to Armored Core. I honestly thought I would actually be struggling. But I'm actually enjoying it. That is true. That is true, Az. That is true. But yeah, that's enough about us. Let's talk about some of the stuff we've actually found. Basically, essentially the past couple of weeks. So one thing, I'm gonna get the serious stuff out of the way because I think we need to kick the year off a bit better than some other people are. Now, obviously, as you know, here on the Flopcast, we do talk about a lot about video games, and sometimes we do divert off of such topics in case we believe it's actually legit serious. Well, to those that aren't aware, Twitch recently announced that they were laying off a bunch of people, and I also found out today that Amazon, Google, and Discord have also laid off people. And it looks like this is all over the course of basically the past couple of weeks. What a great way to start the new year, guys. Like, Twitch CEO is saying that the company isn't profitable. So that's why they've made this decision. But at the same instance, it's like, you guys really claiming you're not profitable after you basically literally halved a lot of streamers' money? That's some... I'm not gonna lie. That's some fucking balls to say that. What do you think about that demo?
I don't know. Like, I can't see why they're sitting there saying, "Oh, we're not profitable." Well, clearly you are, because people are still buying bits, people are still buying subscriptions, even your turbo shit. Like, how are you not profiting?
Yeah.
Because all that shit combined is expensive.
Yeah. It's... I can't see where the hell they're getting off with letting people go and then claiming that they are not making a profit. And yet the CEO saying that Amazon has been very, very supportive of them. Well, considering how much Amazon have actually sunk into Twitch, of course they're going to be supportive because they want to see an investment back.
Yeah, exactly.
And to be fair, if Amazon were to cut ties from Twitch, I honestly genuinely think this is just a personal perspective, not from an actual serious business sense, because I ain't got a fucking clue. I personally feel that they would actually probably suffer more than anything else.
Hmm.
And that's just made a point as well. Too many lawsuits behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, there's this one dude who got kicked out last year from Twitch, and when we're not allowed to say his name, otherwise you get banned. Some people have found out over the course of last year. That was that big lawsuit. There's been
You can't ban someone for talking about someone, like, Jesus.
yeah, no, literally for a time, if anyone actually mentioned the dude's name, you got banned. For a time, they were actually hunting down people that were actually saying his name, and it was actually that bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it got pretty ridiculous. Not to mention all the countless projects they've actually started up trying to make a profit, to which people have turned around and gone, nah, nah. Plus, I forget her name, but she hurt her bum at TwitchCon. I believe she sued them for damages. Wait, what?
That's news to me.
Same here. As if you can find out some more info on like the specifics on that, please let us know. But yeah, it's basically bullying. But the CEO believes it's due to Twitch's overgrowth. That they've grown to the point that they can't. That it's been too fast for them. Oh, that was a few years ago. Oh, all right then. Done that. But it's just like these companies, like, literally spent God knows how much on shit and then charging more people for shit, and they claiming that they're not making a profit. It's like, hello. Like, seriously. And it looks like based on reports from Bloomberg, that the layoffs were roughly around 500 workers, which is the equivalent to 35% of the company's total workforce.
Fucking hell.
35 fucking percent. Like, seriously, what the hell are they doing behind the scenes?
That's what I want to fucking know.
Like, seriously, I know it's a bit of cheek actually talking about this while we're live on Twitch, but remember, folks, this does go up on YouTube. youtube.com/ChaosDragon49. Shameless plug. But at the same instance, we still do have the right to actually talk about this and voice our opinion on it. And I want to know, what the hell are they doing behind the scenes? Like, what is going on? Like, they've halved so much, yet they've gone ahead and created other projects to kind of give their bigger guys some of their money back. And then they've gone ahead and then added, was it like, I think it's like 20% onto the ad revenue that streamers, that affiliates and above get from ad revenue now.
Something like that, if you have it set up a certain way, yeah.
Yeah, I think they up the ad revenue percentage, but it's like... And then they've now basically forced us to have ads on our channels. And yet they're claiming that they're not making a profit. I'm sorry, but don't companies have to actually pay to have ads on your site?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, like, isn't that meant to be how that's working? And considering the amount of ads that get run nowadays, like, some people like myself run ads every hour. Because, yeah, we don't want people to, like, have to deal with ads on a constant, but if you are subscribed, then you wouldn't have to deal with that. But to those that actually aren't and can't afford to do the subscription on a constant basis, they have to then deal with the ads and possibly miss out on various moments that happen during the stream. That's why some streamers have actually taken to obviously doing it every hour, and then when it does come to the hour, we basically just chill on everything so that nothing actually happens whilst the ad goes on. Some people like weren't even told that they were basically going to be given the ad thing, like Ivy, like when they streamed like a couple of weeks ago, they had that pop up just out of nowhere. They didn't even actually put the setup. They just literally did it. They didn't inform Ivy like that. I know I got informed. Yuri got informed. You got informed, Damo. But not everyone did, which I think is kind of wrong. So again,
Yeah, exactly.
what are they doing behind the scenes? Like, I'd love to actually speak to some people that are actually working behind the scenes of this site to actually see, hey, what's going on, guys? Why is the CEO saying that the site is not being profitable? Considering there are so many things that would easily could be seen as made profitable. Not to mention the amount of some big guys that have actually left, some big streamers that have actually left to go on to stream solely on other sites or no longer exclusive contracts. You'd have thought that would have actually saved them a fair amount of money. Not having to pay out that much. But thinking about it, I guess the amount of some of the bigger dudes, I guess it depends on how much money they would actually get back from the bigger dudes and the people that follow them. I don't know. It's a very weird time for, like, literally the start of the year, and you guys are laying people off. That's not a good way to start the year. That does not bode well, to be honest. Just do better, guys. Like, actually talk to the community. Actually, like, let's hear what you guys have to say and hear what we have to say, and maybe we can all work together to actually get this shit sorted. But yeah, that's basically all I can really say on that one, because it's like, but there's not really like anything else to really say, like, unless I had all the information at hand, but I've only found what I can from just a few articles. I've confirmed it, but again, this is still very recent news. So yeah. So, from the serious to, I would say, the funny. So, from an article that I found that was published on the 2nd of January. So, to many that have been actually aware, the Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie is now available in public domain. Well, it took barely 12 hours for the first Mickey Mouse games to appear after Disney mascot entered the public domain. Someone's actually made a top-down shooter of Mickey Mouse, or be hunted by him in a terrifying new horror title. I'm half tempted after this to actually go find that horror title. So yeah, this is from GamesRadar.com. Less than a day after Steamboat Willie officially entered the public domain, several virtual adventures starring the world's most famous mouse have begun popping up online. My guess is they had these already, but we're just waiting for it to become public. The first couldn't be further from the jaunty tone of Mickey's debut appearance, titled Infestation 88. It's a horror game which sees you and up to 3 friends treating sinister infections caused by twisted versions of classic characters and urban legends, including a truly nightmarish version of the iconic and usually friendly Disney mascot. Damn, I think we might need to go find that.
Yeah, where's it located at? Send me a link, I'll put it on my wish list.
I don't know, I'm reading this from the article. But it's called Infestation 88. If you're not keen on being scared silly by the iconic character, perhaps Inverse Ninjas versus the public domain might be more your jam. It's a chaotic top-down shooter that sees you fight off waves of enemies as famous fictional characters, including Sherlock Holmes and Winnie the Pooh, and thanks to a free new update that dropped on January 1st, Mickey Mouse. In our efforts to be the very first Inverse Ninjas versus the public domain, has signed an extremely expensive licensing deal of $0 to acquire the exceptionally non-exclusive right to the most wildly beloved cartoon character of all time that isn't named Bugs Bunny. Mickey Mouse from the hit cartoon Steamboat Willie, developer HeroSoft said in a post on Steam. These may be only two that we know of so far, but chances are there is a slew of titles starring Mickey Mouse currently being dreamt up. One developer in particular that fans are hoping jumps on the bandwagon is NeoWiz, creator of the stellar Pinocchio inspiration Souls-like Lies of P. Oh god, a Mickey Mouse Dark Souls-like game? Fucking hell. That's gonna be something else.
Oh, yes.
Ivy's found it. Ivy's found it!
Thank you.
It's on Steam!
Opening up Steam.
Same. Yeah, it's called Infestation Origins. Oh god, that is terrifying!
Hey, we're gonna play it though, right?
At some point, yes. Adding to wish list.
Add to the wish list.
That Mickey Mouse looks terrifying!
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be having nightmares.
Oh my god. Alright, let me see if I can't fucking actually get a picture of this. Oh my god.
16 gig RAM, baby! Hell yeah! For recommended specs, by the way.
Yeah. Just... what the fuck?
I'm down.
Yep. Found a commercial on YouTube. Alright, thanks, Ivy. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly grab the, grab an image that basically shows the title, and y'all can be the judge. Oh, like, Jesus Christ. Ah, thank you. Mum just brought in something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, something I ordered. It's a new headphone cable. Oh my god.
I really hope you get your gift tomorrow. I really fucking do. They've both been dispatched.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. So yeah, folks, this is Infestation Origins, the game that we were just talking about. Look at that Mickey Mouse, guys. That looks terrifying. And yeah, sound alerts don't work when we're doing the Flopcast. But Jesus, what the fuck? That is nightmare fuel and a half.
Yep.
Fucking hell. But yeah, look forward to maybe us playing it on stream. Thank you, Ivy. Appreciate it. So, Damo.
Yeah.
You got a couple of things, haven't you?
I do. So, we've got kind of a Silent Hill 2 remake update, but not. It's from RelyOnHorror.com. Bloober Team shifts focus as Silent Hill 2 remake nears completion. As excited fans await the release of Silent Hill 2 remake from Bloober Team, recent reports indicate that the development has shifted focus from the remake to the next big project for 2025, Bloober is reportedly working on a licensed game being developed for the Walking Dead franchise owner Skybound. Prolific leaker Dusk Golem stated on the Reset Era forums that what this means for Silent Hill is that most likely Silent Hill 2 remake is basically feature complete and just in its polishing phase now. Last November, Bloober Team released a statement on Twitter asking for patience from fans as production is progressing smoothly and in accordance with their schedule. Bloober went on to say that they are making sure that the game attains the highest quality. More recently, the title was quietly updated on Steam with achievements. Dusk Golem Dusk Golem also drew attention to the corporate notice on Bloober Team's website from January 2nd, 2024. The notice states that that Bloober Team has secured funding for an Unreal Engine 5 project, which may be related to Skybound. Dusk Golem further stated that most developers at Bloober Team have moved on to the Skybound project, while only a skeleton team remains to polish up Silent Hill 2 remake. Despite Bloober Team's desire to release updates, Konami handles the marketing for Silent Hill, and per their agreement, Bloober's team's hands are tied in terms of providing videos or screenshots of development.
Yeah, there's been
As
nothing
such,
of
fans
it.
will have to remain patient, though Silent Hill 2 remake is rumored to be slated for an early 2024 release. According to Luke Roberts, protagonist James Sunderland's voice actor for the remake, this fueled further discussion among fans on Reset Era. While it remains to be seen when we will see a final release date, we'll continue to provide full coverage. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been, I'm not gonna lie, there's been fuck all information about it. Like, I'm sorry, if they're close to actually completion, why is there nothing out here? Why is there literally nothing, like, being said about it? Like...
To be fair, though, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, we didn't know we were getting a Resident Evil 2 remake until, like, you know, very late in.
Yeah, but true, but it's Capcom. They can't keep their mouth shut for shit.
Yeah, but they did though with the fucking Resident Evil 2 remake.
It's because it's because a remake. Like, people don't get as hyped for remakes as like most other things, but they got fucking hyped for it because it was completely different. They followed what most people do when it comes to remakes and remasters. They don't hype it up. They'll show maybe a couple of bits, but keep it pretty much just under the radar until they're ready. But again, like, also just a thought, maybe why the reason what they actually haven't done, like, Konami hasn't said anything yet. What they literally just released a couple of months ago, the Metal Gear Solid collection. So they're getting people basically hooked on possibly their stuff, and because the Silent Hill fandom, to my knowledge, are gnawing at the teeth. They're basically gnawing at any little thing that you guys can get a hold of. So they want to make sure that they've got actually, because it's also been done essentially outhouse, essentially. So therefore, the only way there'll actually be any news coming from it is if they send them a package to actually advertise.
Yeah.
Because it's usually a select bunch of things that they then take from what they've developed so far to then advertise. If they've not been sent anything, then they can't really advertise. But at the same instance, if they've not said, hey, we want a package to advertise, then... But still, though, it is strange that after all this time, and now they're down to a skeleton crew, it's like, yeah, if you guys are now going to bare bones people working on the last bit of the game and polishing shit up, surely then you would like to actually show people, like, what it's like not fully polished, and then, obviously, when people see the game fully polished. So, I don't know. Like, it's great that this is almost done, but at the same time, I'm questioning their PR department.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, it's... again...
You gotta think, like, apart from the Metal Gear Solid franchise, the only other big game, really, they've had, in my opinion, is the Silent Hill franchise. Because not just of how many that they've done, but the fact that I'm pretty sure Metal Gear Solid or at least any of their games, got a movie or TV adaptation, right? So they probably tested the waters with the movie franchise as well to keep it popularized at the time, and it has been confirmed there's going to be a reboot of the Silent Hill movies.
Well, I guess they've also kind of been. I guess Konami's also been busy because they are also the ones behind Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel as well.
Well, yeah, that is true.
But again, that's no reason why they shouldn't have said anything about Silent Hill, though. Like, why have they not said anything so much?
Because they know.
Is it because it's like one of Kojima's children, basically?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, that can't really be used as an argument, considering they literally advertised a complete remaster of Metal Gear Solid 3.
That's true.
And they advertised the shit out of the Metal Gear Solid 1 collection volume 1. So they can't exactly make. So that can't. So again, I'm debunking my own possibilities here. We're just because I'm thinking one thing and then I'm thinking no, but that can't. Like, what do you think, Damo? Like, you're the Silent Hill fan on this one. Any ideas?
I mean, it's just more like joking, but yeah. The thing is, they also know that their fans are the type of people that like being edged for their games and shit, especially the ones that love vintage games. Like with the collector's shit and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you know you can use it to your advantage, you probably would. It's not the best move, but it's the fact as well that a lot of people still do preferably play Silent Hill 2 and 3. That's why Cheryl Mason was put into Dead by Daylight. Same as Pyramid Head as well. And then they ended up overusing Pyramid Head as a whole throughout the franchise, because Pyramid Head was meant for James. Specific to him, that was part of his lore, and then the other games come along. Kind of makes sense in terms of the Silent Hill movie that references Silent Hill 3 with Heather / Cheryl Mason.
Yeah.
Like, there's an entire lore into it, because Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, mainly Silent Hill 1 and 3, they're actually connected. But a lot of people literally very much so overlooked the movie version of that and got so mad. And it's like, no, because it's actually visualizing, the connection between the two when it came to the movie and the games.
Yeah.
And I think they did really good with it, personally. But then that's just me.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, it's... What?
Someone I've just found. You finish your bit, Damo.
Yeah, no, I'm finished. It's all good.
Well, alright. So, as you guys know, like about over a month ago, we spoke about Capcom. Well, actually, a bit, kind of flop last Coke. We spoke about Capcom's war on modders for their games, because they believe that any form of modding is classed as cheating, whether it's just changing skins on a one-player game like Resident Evil Revelations or what have you. They believe that any and all is cheating. They believe, if anything, on that basis, they would probably believe the modding community for Skyrim, The Sims, and all that would probably be classed as cheaters on that basis, just by that argument alone. Well, apparently, because I'd heard a couple of things but wasn't too sure, this has basically just confirmed it. And the article basically, the title reads as this: Resident Evil modder says Capcom DRM allegations are nonsense. Because I did hear news about Capcom putting on Resident Evil Revelations an Enigma engine, which was causing all sorts of problems and causing the game to basically break. and then they had to basically reverse the update because it was causing some issues. And it's from PCGamersN.com. A recent Resident Evil Revelations update has been alleged to contain DRM, digital rights management software, that is causing performance problems and blocking the use of mods in the survival horror game. While RE creator Capcom has previously said that it considers the use of unofficial mods similar or equivalent to cheating, and has also issued a statement regarding the latest Resident Evil Revelations update, one prominent modder for the zombie series says the recent claims regarding DRM are nonsense. It follows after the Steam store page for RE Revelations has been review bombed by players, dropping the game's rating, based on recent feedback, to overwhelmingly negative. Following an update for Resident Evil Revelations, players on the Steam forums for the horror game have made several posts referring to Enigma, a DRM software that was allegedly to have been added to the RE spin-off, claiming that it had caused frame rate drops and crashes. Video presentation for Capcom's research and the development department previously speculated that games could be better protected against piracy and cheating by using a combination of in-house and third-party DRM solutions. The developer said that the Wednesday, January 10th update had been reverted owing to an issue and would be restored after the issue was resolved. Resident Evil Revelations has been since review bombed on Steam, receiving 451 negative player responses in the past 5 days. Now, one predominant Resident Evil modder, who has created tools and mods for Resident Evil 2, RE8, and a variety of other Resident Evil and Capcom games, says that the recent claims regarding DRM are nonsense. We have no reason to believe Enigma was behind the problems with the Revelations patch, and the vast majority of mods still work, completely fine with the games that have Enigma protection. Fluffy Quack, creator of ArcTool and ReTool, two modding platforms that enable users to create material for Capcom games, says Capcom has been adding Enigma to their games for a long while now. Resident Evil 5 got it last year, the Street Fighter 6 beta had it 2 years ago, Ghost Trick has it, and many other games have it. I have not seen people report worse performance issues in those games or major glitches as a result of Enigma. We don't have a reason yet to believe that Enigma was the cause of the crashes or performance issues in the new Revolutions pack. Huh. So, we got people review bombing. And there's a possibility of it not actually being the case. What do you think, Damo?
Sorry, what?
What do you think?
No, I was just reading some forums.
Like, because one modder is saying that, because so many people are saying that is that the Enigma, because Capcom put Enigma on Resident Evil Revelations, that's what caused it to have frame rate issues and crash. And yet this modder is turning around and actually going, no, they've been adding the Enigma engine for ages. They've been adding Enigma for ages to their shit. But at the same time, though, loads of people are actually turning around and they're actually saying, "Meh." Is it just a knee-jerk reaction from the internet? Do you reckon?
More than likely, yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are not happy with Capcom's new stance in regards of mods. Which, to be fair, I completely agree with. Like, that's a quick way to actually piss off the internet, considering the amount of games out there now that openly let people mod shit, because that's how the game still actually stays relevant. Left 4 Dead 2. Gary's mod.
Yeah, I think, honestly, my opinion about that shit is, if it's at the location for, you know, where they compete in games and stuff like that, like competitive play, like with tournaments and shit, yeah, no mods.
Yeah, that shouldn't be the case.
Standard.
Yeah, that shouldn't be the case. But if you're just playing on your own at home, or with a couple of friends in a non-competitive manner, there shouldn't be an issue.
No, not really.
So it's like, again, I get Capcom obviously being concerned in regards of moderate and mods and stuff, but at the same time, they shouldn't have gone to this extreme. Because now we're seeing results like this. So any issue that pops up after like a update for a game is going to result in getting review bombed. Which people you should not do, period. Just don't review bomb a game. If you honestly have if you honestly have played the game and you honestly don't like it and wish to give actual legit constructive criticism that gives details and reasoning, whether it's professional or just like you just don't like the game because it's not your cup of tea. Like if that's your only reasons because you're not a cup of tea, then you don't have to say anything. If people ask you, it's like, this is not my cup of tea. But
plus, it just gives them more exposure as well. So
it's just people need to chill the fuck out.
Oh yes.
I don't like tea. Lol. Neither do I, Ivy. Now, one game that I know quite a few people are looking forward to, myself included, I think even you were at one point, Demo. Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yes.
So, this was actually handed to me by Yuri, and she and I have both actually done info, looked into this, and this info is legit. So, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop was meant to actually come out last year, but then, due to various reasons, it then's been delayed. And it was originally announced back in July 2022, which, not gonna lie, kind of stayed under the radar. Well, from the looks of things, the delay is going to be, well, the game is meant to be coming out this summer. So this year, we'll possibly get to play Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. And apparently, this is what's been saying, the remaster will keep the original story and main character design, as the team believes they were the reasons why fans loved the original game. Producer Yoshima Yasuda has been actively sharing updates on Twitter about the game's development, including improvements such as shorter load times, adjusted hit detection, and enhanced visuals.
Nice.
So, if like us, you enjoyed Lollipop Chainsaw because of how fucking ridiculous it was, and it was, then, yeah, look forward to this summer, because we may be running around with a chainsaw chopping up fucking zombies again.
Oh, mate, honestly, please.
Now, here's a question, though. Because of how sensitive some games can actually be to Twitch's, ban list, wasn't that game actually at one point on the list? Because
I don't know. Maybe.
I did hear a report at one point of them saying that it was on the list of banned games. I heard, I never actually saw, but I'll be looking forward to it. I don't know about you, Damon. I'm definitely going to play it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
If I can get it, I will. Like,
yeah.
No questions.
Oh, do you imagine how good it's going to fucking look on the PS5?
Oh, mate.
That's going to look
Is it coming out on PC?
I believe it'll be the majority of platforms.
If it's coming out on PC, I'll get it on PC.
I believe it'll be on PC as well. I imagine it'll look a bit ridiculous on Switch. Actually, it'll probably look closer to the original on Switch, thinking about it.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
with, like, better aim and shit.
Probably the closest thing to the legit OG will be playing the Switch version. Oh, God. Apparently, Yasuda thanked fans for their messages over the year and also announced a giveaway that will begin on New Year's Day with a Juliet figure as the prize. Fucking missed that one. I thought they changed that with the new update because it was being banned by character design, and some of the streamers were having the same problem with their VTuber models being flagged by it. Yeah, again, it's kind of why I brought it up, because it's like, will it be or won't it be?
The fact that not much is kind of going to be changed, but what they're probably going to do, because they're going to want as much exposure as possible when it comes out, they'll probably make some changes in terms of having a streamer mode. I don't know what exactly, or it's just a chick running around with a chainsaw with her boyfriend on her head.
Yeah, in a cheerleader outfit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, there are worse games out there that wear a lot less.
Straight up.
Alright, Demo. What's your next one?
Alright, so this is from PCGamer.com. Seasoned RPG devs from Obsidian and BioWare blame the temporary death of the isometric CRPG on vibes-based forecasting from retailers.
Wait, what? Read that again for me, please.
You want me to say the entire thing again?
Yeah.
Seasoned RPG devs from Obsidian and BioWare blame the temporary death of the isometric CRPG on vibes-based forecasting from retailers.
Alright, read out the rest of the article. I want to hear this.
I can't stress enough how often I'd hear a retail rep declare a genre-style look was dead with zero supporting data. Game developer veterans from RPG companies like Obsidian and BioWare say that the temporary death of the CRPG in the early 2000s was down to retailer meddling, as outlined in a series of tweets made just before the holidays. As spotted by Games Radar, a conversation between Nathaniel Chapman and Josh Sawyer began to discuss the former role that retail giants played in the life and death of game genres. Chapman is a designer at Timberland with former credits at Blizzard and Obsidian, while Sawyer is a studio design director at Obsidian, having worked on games like Pillars of Eternity and Icewind Dale.
Alright, I'm going to jump in here. For me, and this is just my personal... Not once has a retailer actually deterred me from a fucking game. I don't listen to retailers on whether a game is actually dead or not. I've never once listened to one of them, like...
it gets spicy. The tea gets so hot in a moment.
For the early 2000s as well. Jesus. That was when... I'm sorry. That's when gaming was actually starting to pick up and actually people was actually start looking at it in a more popular manner. But yeah, go on.
I completely forgot how big a deal it was for Best Buy, Walmart, etc. buyers to see your game, which determined your shelf space and thus your sales, wrote Chapman. To which Sawyer noted that Walmart had been prudish about content in the past while hypocritically clearing the shelves for GTA. Chapman added, I think the worst thing was the self-fulfilling vibes about a certain genre or mechanic or whatever not selling well, so the retailers wouldn't stock games with it. I've got the entitled Karens in my head. I am so sorry.
Alright. In regards of retailers actually chucking out games to put the more popular titles on, alright, that I can actually genuinely believe because I have seen that happen. So there's some, there is actually some actual argument on that.
There is more. This is where it's about to get spicy.
Oh Jesus!
Eventually, a commenter asked Sawyer for specifics, which he outlined in a follow-up thread.
Oh,
this is just one screenshot from the thread, okay?
Right.
BioWare made Baldur's Gate, which sold well, and Baldur's Gate 2 sold very well. Black Isle made Icewind Dale, which also sold well. But after BioWare announced Neverwinter Nights, retailers decided that 2D ISO games were dead. Temple of Elemental Evil was the last for a long time.
Alright, I'm gonna make this comment. Retailers will only actually sell what people are actually buying. Because a game sold well, then they got the suits upstairs with determining whether they actually want to sell that game anymore. If it's actually going to sell well. And if they don't feel it's actually going to sell well, then they're not going to have it in stock. That's why you'll see the major popular games in retailers. That's why trying to find that's why back in the day, I remember when Digimon World, the first Digimon World game came out. I wanted to play that so bad! Yet you could not get that for love nor money. You could not get that for love nor money. Because it wasn't popular. Because it wasn't Pokemon. That was the only reason, because it wasn't Pokemon. And yet I speak to more people that actually have fond memories of Digimon World more than Pokemon. And as Ivy said in the chat, there was only one Walmart in Missouri who stocked Kingdom Hearts when it came out. Well, to be fair, no one knew how big Kingdom Hearts was actually going to be. For the most part, people thought, oh, it's just going to be a Disney game. They weren't expecting it to actually turn out to be the franchise it is. Mum ended up buying it on eBay when she got me my first Kingdom Hearts. Well, damn! But yeah, is there any more? Or is that...
Oh no, there's more. According to Sawyer, it was a snake eating its own tail situation. I can't stress enough how often I'd hear a retail rep declare a genre style look was dead with zero spotting data, truly vibes-based forecasting, which resulted in self-fulfilling prophecies. I'm sorry, this is the voice I have in my head that I need to put it with, okay? I'm sorry, it's the Reddit videos chaos. It's channeling my inner spicy.
Your fucking voice, Tomo. What the?
Don't even.
You're gonna go full Valley Karen mode in a minute.
That's the vibe this is giving me.
And I'm sorry, this is actually kind of a big baseless, like, I'm sorry, he's claiming that that retailers actually sabotage sales. Alright, show me your results.
Yeah, I mean, at one point, could it have been a thing? Probably. But, like, I wouldn't say that's how they've ever done it. Like,
Garrett,
I've never worked for Game, and when I used to go in there, because I needed staff in there and stuff, I'd end up helping them making the sale. Like, they would actually encourage it.
Yeah, I've done that before. Like, I've helped out a couple of times as well. And the people in there, in some of the places in game, are just for our American folks, like GameStop, except much more better, and people aren't arseholes to them in there. The staff in there actually are genuinely nice and helpful. But yeah, it's like, if anything, they're actually, some of the guys behind the counter, they'll actually be looking at some of the like games that you won't see on the shelf. Because they want to play the games that aren't on the shelf.
It's a very Karen-y post, basically.
It fucking is! Like, seriously, did this person, when they couldn't find the game they were after, or just bitched and moaned about it, did they just go and say, I want to speak to your manager?
Oh my god, no, it's like, how can I explain this right now? So you know how I said, right, I'm gonna call them characters even though I know they're real people, because I've already forgotten their names. But like the other two from earlier, right? There's a third one that's joined in.
Yeah.
David Gader chimed in with something to this effect. Gader is the co-founder and creative director at Summerfall Games and a former narrative designer at BioWare who worked extensively on the Dragon Age series as its lead writer.
Oh my god,
I'm
Ivy.
sorry, I'm gonna have to be dramatic.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
have to be dramatic for a
Oh
second.
my, sorry, but Ivy just put in the chat, oh, no one telling me what game to buy with my boyfriend. Now here's the thing. They'll actually make suggestions, but they'll actually ask what games they actually play. They'll actually ask for info before they actually make any suggestions, because they want to be actually helpful.
And it's gonna be a bit sassy for a moment, so I apologize.
Bring it out, girl.
Oh my god. Anyway, it wasn't just realtors. Gator wrote, there's an industry wisdom which creeps into the devs teams where some things are simply declared dead or too cold-fashioned, and there's no opposing. There's certainly up until someone else comes along and proves it's 100% untrue. Gator reminds me.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh.
Sorry. Gato reminds me of a talk that's grown infamous where Emil Pagliario, the lead writer and designer on Starfield.
Say that with a mouthful of toffee. Oh wait, Starfield? Oh god.
Spoke at the Story conference about his work on Fallout 4 and Skyrim. In it, he makes the assumption that gamers will tear out the pages of a game's story and make paper airplanes with it, arguing developers ought to keep it simple, stupid, limiting a game's narrative to one or two core central themes. While that might be true in some cases, who among us hasn't skipped a cutscene? Baldur's Gate 3 has a messy, sprawling, and multi-layered story that deals with everything from themes of abuse and survivorship to silly Terry Pratchett-style wholesomeness.
I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say this. I wouldn't exactly trust someone that's actually worked on Starfield, considering at one point, there was a dude that, I can't remember who it was exactly, but one dude literally turned around and said that gamers don't know what they're talking about when it comes to games. That's why Starfield is basically dying. That was his argument.
The thing is, the stupid voices I did for those people.
Ivy, I kept walking in and pick up a game, and someone who ran GameStop would go up to me and go, "Oh hey, you getting that for your boyfriend? I think it might be too hard for you." Lol, and it was Detroit Become Human. What the fuck, really?
Serious? Oh my god. Honestly.
Jesus Christ! Oh my god. I'm like, nah, I've finished Dark Souls 3, I'm good. I'm sorry, Damo. This whole fucking thing is stupid.
Yeah.
It sounds like a child who couldn't get whatever fucking game he wanted back in the early 2000s. Now has grown up and just had a little bitch fist.
Yeah, it's like they woke up in mummy's basement and went, meh. I don't like the fact they did really well. We were actually ahead of our time, baby. Shit, they've beaten us. No, this is so unfair. What the fuck? Where? Like, bro, put your ass down and instead of projecting like bullshit that's unnecessary because you're salty.
To be honest, I don't think we need to go any further in on that one, Dave. I think it's pretty much just... I think we picked it apart, really.
Sorry. We have, but I'm sorry, but maybe use that to improve yourself. You know? Like...
Alright, I've got something...
Oh my god.
Alright, I got one more article, folks, and this one might make Damo laugh. Baldur's Gate 3 modders won't stop giving Astarion guns. I'm not sure I would trust him with one, honestly. This is back on January 4th, so... Since long before it left early access in August, players have jumped into modding Baldur's Gate 3, adding everything from 54 new races to new controls. However, one recent modding trend has shed light on one thing. Players really want an Astarion to have a gun. earlier this week, Nexus
I've
mod.
seen that video.
Nexus mods user Palman33 uploaded several different gun mods to the site's Baldur's Gate 3 section, letting players bring guns to knife or mace, sword, staff, sword, anything, fights. These guns can be equipped by any character, but in almost every screenshot of these different mods shared by players on X/Twitter, however, the gun wielder always seems to be a Astarion. Normally, Astarion is a hedonistic half-elf rogue who has a secret vampiric past, but players just haven't been able to stop replacing his usual default dagger with a gun for some reason, no matter how much chaos he might cause. Even the modders themselves seem to be also in on the joke. The majority of the gun mods are Nexus mods, the most popular of which was made by Anxiety the Orc, seem to show off the models by giving them to Astarion, who's also occasionally adorned with sinister-looking glowing red eyes or a fun little hat in screenshots and thumbnail images. However, thanks to Astarion's questionable actions, players have jokingly warned others of the dangers that might ensue by trusting the untrustworthy High Elf with such a lethal weapon. Be careful out there and stay safe, okay? One player warned on reset error. So there you go. Beware, you may come across an Astarion with a gun coming near you. Oh my god. Damon's like, let me just quickly try that out.
Mate, I haven't even updated the mods I've already got yet.
Here's the thing though, I want to know, will it actually work like a legit gun?
Am I going to have to get the mod and tell you?
No, I'm just asking your opinion. I'm not asking you to actually do it. Do you think it would actually work like a legit gun, or do you think it would just be, or just basically change the look of the dagger as to be knives, to which case
Probably
then someone...
just, yeah, it could be, to be honest. I don't know, I haven't actually looked at the mod. I've only seen a, like, snippet of it, basically.
Oh, God. Just, why is it always Astarion? Why him?
I know there's one for Karlak.
God, what did she get?
I can't remember, but I know that there's a mod for her to have a gun.
Pulls out a fucking minigun. She comes around the corner, and all you hear is as the gun's revving up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We are now done. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in to this episode of the Flopcast. You guys will be able to see this if you've missed anything on this episode and want to see more of the previous ones. You can. I will have this one uploaded on YouTube this week, either Wednesday or Thursday, and obviously you'll be able to view the rest of the Flopcast from the very first to the most recent on a playlist on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/ChaosDragon49. The next Flopcast will be on the 29th of January. So hopefully we'll see you all in that one. Damo, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/itsDemoon.
And can they find you on any social medias?
Yeah, on TikTok. It's DemoonTTV, I think it is. I don't know. I haven't been on it in a while.
And you can find me on TikTok at the Chaos of Dragons, on Twitter at Chaos Mason, obviously as I said on YouTube as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be raiding out. But as always, Damo, thank you for joining me.
Anytime.
And Damo thinks, I think Damo probably knows who I'm going to raid, so I don't even need to say.
Go on.
Sniddies.
Yeah.
But yes, to everyone on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed this. To everyone here on Twitch, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And we will see you all in the next one. And as always, raise your pizzas high and say it with me. Stay chaotic.
Stay chaotic.
And live for the challenge.
The challenge. Ooh.
Bye.
Bye.